And then, another interesting point, I saw last night on NFL Network that they're going to do one of those, I forget what they call it, Football Life series on Nick Saban. Of course, they show some clips of what's going to come in the show and talked about some of the things he preaches and how he coaches. Alabama beat Mercer Saturday. They beat them 48-14. Now, Mercer's a team that just started football in 2012. That was their first year playing football. I think they just practiced and that year, and then they started playing a few games after that, and then eventually moved into a conference. But they're still, I think they're an FBS team or an FCS team, but they may be FBS. I'm not sure. I can check on that. But needless to say, it's a team that hasn't been around very long. Alabama played them, I think, a couple years ago, maybe, and beat them like 76 or 56 or 60-0. Alabama beat them 48-14. And, you say that's a blowout, but Saban said they played a lot of young guys. But it was interesting. I read an article where after the game was over, the Mercer players were all excited. They went over to their corner of the stadium with their fans, and Saban used that kind of as emotional fuel or training fuel with his team, saying, hey, of course, he didn't say this to the media, but it was that, look, you guys better shape up because, you've got a tough schedule coming ahead. And, if you don't start taking things seriously. So I thought that was interesting how he said that to a team that is obviously head and shoulders above everybody else in college football. But I think that's what separates Alabama and Nick Saban from everybody else is that, they make sure they dot all the I's and cross all the T's.
Yeah, I think Mercer probably is 1AA. Looking at their schedule, they play teams like Chattanooga and VMI, Wofford,
right.
Stanford. I think those are 1AA schools.
Right.
But that I actually was. Well, I mean, you said they play some young guys, but 48-14 is a blowout, but it's a little closer than I thought it would be. I mean, Mercer scored 14 points.
Right, exactly. Yeah.
But like he's. I mean, Saban's gonna have to say something like that. What else is he gonna say after they blow out a team that's supposed to blow out? I mean, like, oh, you guys better shape up.
Right.
But
exactly.
Alabama's gonna be fine, obviously. I mean, the fact that we're even talking about that after they blow out a team like they're supposed to do. It's just kind of interesting. But
it is interesting. But I just kind of brought that up to show that that's kind of, Saban has put such a culture in that I think, they don't take anything for granted.